Deadly Straits, a thriller by R.E. Mcdermott, narrated by Todd Haberkorn. This audiobook version of Deadly Straits is dedicated to Doug and Linda Hanscom. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, "I'll try again tomorrow." Mary Ann Rodmacher. Whosoever commands the sea commands the trade. Whosoever commands the trade of the world commands the riches of the world, and consequently the world itself. Sir Walter Raleigh, October 1618. Chapter 1. Offices of Phoenix Shipping, London, 10th May. Alex Kairos turned from the screen and swiveled in his chair to bend over his wastebasket, barely in time. He vomited as his nausea crested, then slumped head down and sobbing over the basket. A hand appeared, holding a tissue. "Wipe your bloody face, Kairos," Braun said. Alex did as ordered. Braun continued. "Mr. Farley, please be good enough to refocus our pupil on the task at hand." Alex tensed against the pain as he was jerked upright by his thick hair, and spun around to once again face the computer screen. He closed his eyes to blot out the horrific sight and tried to put his hands to his ears to escape the tortured screams from the speakers, but Farley was quicker, grabbing his wrists from behind and forcing them down. "Open your bloody eyes and cooperate, Kairos," said Braun. "Unless you want a ringside seat at a live performance." Alex looked not at the screen, but at Braun. "What do you want? If it's money—" Braun moved his face inches from Alex's. "In due time, Kairos, all in due time." Braun lowered his voice to a whisper. "But for now, you need to finish our little lesson. I assure you it gets much, much more amusing." M.T. Western Star, Eastern Holding Anchorage, Singapore, 15th May. Dugan moved through the humid darkness of the ship's ballast tank, avoiding pockets of mud. At the latter, he wiped his face on a damp sleeve and turned at muttered Russian curses to shine his flashlight on the corpulent chief mate struggling through an access hole. The man's coveralls, like Dugan's own, were sweat-soaked and rust-streaked. The Russian pulled through the access hole with a grunt and joined Dugan at the ladder. Sweat rolled down stubbled cheeks. He fixed Dugan with a hopeful look. "We go up?" he asked. Dugan nodded, and the Russian started up the long ladder, intent on escaping the tank before Dugan had a change.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?